And again, I gotta tell you, like I said, back to the whole getting, where I got started and stuff. There in Montebello at this club, I remember I met this girl there one time. This girl crushed me. She did. She did. Well, not that way. I mean, it wasn't like, No, I don't mean like that, I meant emotionally messed me up. Because I come to realize, you guys, that girls can use guys just as much as guys can use girls. I know. All the girls in me, victim. I'll tell you guys what happened to me. I met this girl at the club, right? She was pretty. I walked up and I was trying to talk to her, right? I was all shy, like, hey, what's up? How's it going? She's like, whatever. I was like, okay, fine. Sure enough, I don't know how it happened, but she got my number. She called me up at the house, right? She's like, Gabriel, what's up? You want to go out? And I was like, I got all excited. I put down the Twinkie and everything, man. So I take this girl to breakfast. Then I take her to a movie. Now this is where she got sneaky. She goes, Gabriel, I was wondering if you're not gonna be busy later. I'm not gonna be busy later. What's up? Okay, I was wondering if you could help me move. Oh. So like a nice guy / pendejo. I'm at U-Haul renting a truck, man. I get back to her house, I start moving boxes, right? I'm like, whew, man, she likes me. Halfway through the move, she comes up to me again. Gabriel, oh my God, you know what? My neck and my back are so sore. I was wondering if you could, what, you want a massage? No! I was wondering if you could move the rest of the things by yourself. So, like a nice guy / You guys know her, huh? I said, don't worry about it, girl. Go sit in the truck. I'll take care of it. I get to the last box, you guys. I go to pick it up, and I notice that right on top there's a book. The book says, My Diary. So I go, ooh. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I or should? All of a sudden, an angel appeared. Gabriel? That's not a good idea. I don't know what it is about angels, but they all sound white. They just do. That's not a good idea. I was like, I know it's not a good idea, man. And all of a sudden, a little devil appeared. What's up, fool? Fool, it's time to get the party started, baby. Gabriel, this is what you need to do, okay? First of all, don't listen to this asshole. He don't know what he's talking about. Don't listen to him, fool, okay? This is what you do. Pick up that book, fool. Trust me. Oh, okay. Something familiar about you, dude. I don't know what it is. Picked it up, flipped it open. This is what it read. Dear Diary, today Gabriel came over. He took me to breakfast and to a movie. He is such a nice guy. He is so nice, he just left to U-Haul to go rent a truck because he's gonna help me move. Oh, that's cool. Fool, turn the page. Okay, let's see what she did yesterday. Dear Diary, today Ramon picked me up. He took me back to his house and we did it 6 times. Oh my God, my neck and my back are so sore. I can barely move. I wonder what pendejo I'm gonna get to help me move tomorrow. I looked at the devil. Devil's like, that sucks, fool. But it was funny, huh?
Nah, people mess with me because I'm big. It's okay, it don't bother me. The only thing that really bothers me about being big is having other big people try to give me advice about losing weight. You know, I'm like, if you can't do it, what's your problem with me, right? My uncle Hector, every time we go to a family barbecue, he always starts talking. Always gets crazy. I'll be in the corner working the grill, right? I'll be cooking some carne asada, right? That's steak for the white people. I'll be cooking some carne asada, right? And from across the way, my uncle Hector, he's so big, he doesn't even move. He just breathes. Gabriel! And don't let a gust of wind hit him, man. He'll creak like the Titanic. I'll be like, what, uncle? What do you want? What? Why don't you go to bed? Hey, you're fatter than I am. Hey. Everybody knows it's my medication. You know, then my mom jumps into the picture. Oh, see, his medication. Pues what did the doctor prescribe? Enchiladas? Huh? Cheeseburgers? I know your medication. He'll start getting into it, right? You don't understand. It's DNA. Don't you watch the news? There's too much DNA. Oh, yes, too much DNA. Too much drinking, napping, and all you can eat, huh? No estás chingando with your DNA. It's not called DNA. It's called KFC. I felt left out, right? Because they were going at it, right? So I threw my 2 cents in there. I was like, Uncle, how many cows had to die to make that long-ass belt of yours? He got mad. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you want to know how many cows had to die? You want to know? I'm going to show you. I'm going to whip your ass. By the time he got his belt off, he forgot what he was pissed off about. Walking around with his pants around his ankles. Oh, it's a trip. He gets envious though, skinny people. Because skinny people can do things he can't, like fall down. For real, skinny person can just hit the ground and get right back up. Not my Uncle Hector. Oh no. If he were to trip and just straight fall, it'd be over for him and the sidewalk. That's why when he falls, I swear to God, he falls in sections. He does. He came after me one time with a bat. Cabrón, te voy a dar en la... Oh, shit. I've fallen and I can't reach the carne asada. Oh, man. The funny part isn't him falling down. I swear to God, the funny part is 8 of us picking him up. That joke hurts. You saw it, huh? You're like, king out. Gabriel, don't you ever think about working out? I think about it all the time. All the time, watch. Guess what? I didn't like it. It sucks. Gotta move, you know. Let's get physical. You try to watch TV, they got the Bally's commercials. I hate those stupid commercials because they never have fluffy people in them. Everybody's already in shape, you know. Everybody's buff, everybody's all slim and trim, you know. I want to see a commercial with a fluffy guy on there on a treadmill, just heaving. Next scene, he's on the floor. Help him! Ballets. Working out. Every time I get motivated to try to work out, this is how I pump myself up, right? I'll pop in the Rocky DVD. Because the music, you know, you get the... As soon as the movie's over, I turn it off, and the regular TV comes back on, and never fails. I want my baby, chilies, baby backwards. Oh, that's a sign. Yeah, the gym. People say too, well, you don't really have to work out. Just, walk a little bit. I always hear that. Gabriel, you should walk. Why don't you walk? Go walking. You should walk. I'm gonna walk away from you. Leave me alone. Badgering me. They say you should eat right. Eat reasonably. I don't know what that means. Like I said, food is my drug. And my problem is I try to live every single day out, to the fullest. Because you never know when it's your last day. I watch the news every day and they're always depressing me, more problems. And it's like, the world and the this and that. And it can't even rain in California without everybody freaking out. Okay, don't get me wrong. This time it rained and there was a lot of water. But you know what? They were reporting the first day like it was the end of the world. The guy was out there. We're standing here live in front of Walmart where apparently the torrential downpour has surprised Southern California. Ma'am, can you tell us, what do you see? Dear God, there is water everywhere. I walked inside Walmart 45 minutes ago. It was dry. Now look at it. Oh my God. Why being so dramatic for? In other parts of America, it rains 3-4 times a week. I've seen that same interview on someone's house. Not in their house, on their house, because the floods came in. And they're like, whatever. Sir, at what point did you realize that there was a serious problem with the water? I tell you what, see, I woke up about 4:30 this morning. I come downstairs. I said, somebody put a lake in here.
And that's another thing that's changed, you guys. My son Frankie is now 18 years old and 1 week away from graduation. Yeah. You guys are clapping, but he's not leaving. I've already asked him. I said, Frankie, what do you want to do with your life? Have you thought about college? Just now. I'm like, Frankie, you do realize that all you need to do is get accepted. I tell a lot of jokes. I will pay for your entire college education no matter where you want to go. As long as you get accepted. What do you think about that? I say, if you want to go to school in California, we'll make it happen. You want to go to school out of state, we'll make it happen. I said, hell, I'll even do one of those international programs. The ones where you give them one of your children and then they give you one of their children? What is it called when you kid swap? Thank you, sorry. That's right, exchange. Some of you are like, that's called human trafficking. Different program. I would love to do an exchange program with my son, but don't give me a regular kid. If I'm gonna do an exchange program, give me a kid from like a hardcore third world country so that he appreciates all the basic things most American children take for granted. That's why I say, give me little Tombutu. Give me Tombutu. I would love Tombutu, and Tombutu would love me.
Mr. Fluffy,
Yes, Tombutu.
I was wondering, what time do we go to sleep?
You go to sleep whenever you like. This is your room. We sleep next door. All of this is for Tombutu? Yes, all of this is for Tombutu.
In my village, 2 families sleep in an area this big.
Well, here in America, one big-ass Mexican kid sleeps right here. Enjoy. And then I would take him to like IHOP or Denny's and let him order whatever he wants and just watch him lose it.
This is the Thanksgiving I heard of. Thank you, Mr. Fluffy. Thank you. If there is anything Tombutu can do for you, please tell me anything.
Can you help me take out the trash?
For you, I will eat the trash.
Meanwhile, my son's on the other side of the world on top of an elephant trying to get Wi-Fi.
I'm not trying to preach to nobody. This is what you got to do with your life. Hell no, shoot. You like burgers? Kill it. Dale gas. I'm just saying that's what I'm going through. And then people think, oh, he's trying to lose weight because he's doing movies. He wants to look better. He wants to be accepted. He wants to be accepted. No, 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 no. Don't get it twisted, you guys. Don't even think that. At my highest weight of 445 pounds, the level of acceptance I had was amazing, okay? To put it to you like this, at 445 pounds, there was women throwing themselves at me. At 445 pounds, there was men. Oh, in Bay Area, let me tell you something about gay men. I know you're in here. I saw the line. I'm going to tell you something about gay men. Gay men are very creative, they're very persistent, and they're very opportunistic when they want to achieve the mission. They're just as calculated as straight men are. I'll give you an example. I'll tell you a story, right? So one night, Martin and I are at a bar, and we're having drinks. And that should come as no surprise. Oh, really? They were drinking? Yeah, we killed it. So as we're drinking, Martin is paying attention and he's listening in to a conversation that's happening about 15 feet away between these two girls. They're going back and forth, and one of them was like, I don't believe we finished the whole bottle. How the hell are we supposed to get home? Martin stands up, looks at me and says, bro, I'll be back. And then it began, the hunt. You know, freaking. Gay men are the exact same way. They listen, they focus, they pay attention. They wait for one of the cows to get away from the rest of the herd so they can corner it and strike. 4 hours later, Martin and I are at the bar, and I'm 16 shots of tequila in. Oh yeah, and I feel fantastic. And I tell Martin, bro, I don't remember the last time I had this many shots of tequila. And Martin goes, bro, you're crazy, Fluffy. You're crazy. Wait right here. I gotta pee. And so he leaves to the restroom, and I'm leaning against the bar. The bar is the only thing keeping me standing. And from across the room, this guy stands up, looks at his friends, and says, I'll be back. And then it began, the hunt. And he gets in my face and he tells me, I just have to say, I am such a huge fan of yours. Oh my God. Anytime someone says they're a huge fan of mine, it automatically makes me smile. Even more so if I've been drinking. Oh yeah, if I'm drinking, I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Bro, I was so loaded, I bowed. Thank you. The guy puts his hand on my shoulder and he says, I just have to say, you have gotten me through some difficult time. And he stops talking and he squeezes and he goes, oh my God. Do you work out? I was so drunk, I said, a little. You're the first person to notice. And he's like, oh, you could totally tell. And he squeezed again, and I said, I'm sorry, am I overstepping? No, bro, you don't understand. I'm stressed out. That felt pretty good. Want me to rub both your shoulders and your back and scratch it? Because I will. Oh, whoa. Hey, go for it. He grabs me by the shoulders, you guys. He grabs me by the shoulders and he turns me around. Now I'm facing the bartender, and the bartender is trying to warn me. The bartender's like, hello, hello, hello.
And for the record, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. For those of you who still don't know, there are 5 levels of fatness. Fluffy is one of the levels. There's big, healthy, husky, fluffy, and damn! I'm still number 4. People go, how do you know when you're number 5? Well, because people will tell you, you know? If you try to get on an elevator that's crowded and people stop you and go, damn! If you go to Disneyland and little kids want to ride you,
I want to get on that one. Damn.
yeah, I'm sorry, little kids are too honest, man. They're like little alcoholics. You know, and as far as, Disneyland, I love Disneyland, but they're not fluffy friendly. They're not, man. They care about safety, And that sucks, because I can handle 1 bar. 1 bar, I'm cool. But now they got the whole, If you're fluffy, one of those is not gonna lock. You're trying. People are in line. You can do it! One time I took a trip with my buddy Mondo, right? Big guy, another big guy. And I went with him because his family, they decided to go, and he didn't want to be the only one hanging out by the strollers. So we're hanging out, and at the end of the day, my buddy Mondo goes, dude, we should get on a ride. I go, which one? We can't get on none of them, dude, we're too big. He goes, there's a ride here at Disneyland. It's called Splash Mountain. I go, well, what is that? He goes, it's a log, and you get inside the log, and it goes uphill, goes down, makes a splash. No seatbelt, no pull bar. You just get in and go. I go, no seatbelt? No pull bar? So we get in line for it, right? We're all pumped up, and I see people getting off the ride with these little note cards. I go, what are those? He goes, oh, they take a photo of you when you go downhill. Oh, okay, cool. So we get to the front of the line, and then we have to deal with the lady with the headset. The lady who takes her job way too serious.
Okay, how many people? 4? Okay, 2 here, 2 here. How many? 5? Okay, 3 there, 2 there.
And we get to the front.
How many people?
Who cares? We get our own boat, right? We take off. We're splishing and splashing like little kids. 3 minutes go by, the moment of truth. We get to the hill, right? My buddy Mondo turns around and he says, dude, let's flash the camera. I said, you're stupid. I'm down. So as soon as it let us go, right? We get off the ride, we are soaking wet. We're all rosado right here. We got a mean old baby rash. We go to buy the picture, and there's a lady behind the counter with her hand on the screen. And I asked my buddy Mondo, I said, bro, what boat are we? He says, 22. I go, she's covering 22. He goes, oh, we better sneak out of here. Oh, yeah, we're gonna sneak out. We get past the picture girl, but then we get stopped by Disney security. And you have not lived until you've been stopped by a freaking man wearing a badge in the shape of a mouse. This guy was like, hold on a second. Ma'am, move your hand away from the screen. You guys see what I see here? That's a disgrace to this park. We can't believe anyone could take such a photo. My question to you guys, do you recognize the 2 big women in this picture? And it wasn't until we walked over to this photo that my buddy Armando and I realized something about ourselves. And that is that when 2 full-grown, fluffy men are going downhill at a 45-degree angle with no shirts on going like this, we both look like sexy